Sammy Watkins. But if he's last pick of the draft, sure. But it is what it is. So we taking Mike Evans or Devonte Adams? I'm going to take Devonte. I think Devonte has just proven he's a better receiver, and Derek Carr has a lot of weapons around him, so he should be efficient. But Mike Evans is right there. He's definitely right there on a pace. He's probably going to get a lot of targets, less efficient, whereas Devonte Adams is going to get still going to get targets and be efficient with lack of defenses keying in on him. We're taking Williams or Keenan this year. So I'm taking Williams this year. I love Keenan Allen. He was always criminally disrespected. He's kind of like the upgraded version of Brandon Cooks. Always kind of that fifth and sixth wide receiver that's taken almost every year in the last 5 years, and it's just he produces. He's there for you, PPR beast. But to me, I kind of see Keenan on that slight decline, man, and I could see Williams going up. So I really like Williams, and he's built into ADP in my opinion. So, Williams right now is going right after Marquise Brown, Allen Robinson, just above Michael Thomas and St. Brown and Cooks. Really like Williams there. For Keenan Allen, you got T. Higgins a little bit beneath him, Deontay Johnson beneath him, and I like those guys over Keenan. So we'll see what happens. Am I reaching? I'm huge on Renfro. Hey, I don't blame you, man. Renfro's good. He's solid. If you get him as a wide receiver 4, you're looking good. Wide receiver 3, I'm not really feeling that. Am I reaching for Saquon if I snag him late? No, I've been snagging Saquon Barkley in every second round draft that I have drafted, and he's there. Love Saquon Barkley in the second round. Probably in the preseason he's going to go off, and he's probably going to go in the top half of the second, probably in the late first round if he pops off in the preseason. But they probably won't even play him in the preseason, so it's good. So yeah, absolutely love Saquon Barkley in the second round for sure. But let me know in the comments, guys, where you guys want me to draft from. And I'll start a little draft for you guys. 1 through 12. Let me know in the comments who you guys want to see me draft. 1 through 12. I got you. So Deshaun Watson's probably going to get suspended, man. It's going to be crazy. It sucks because I'd like to see him play. Obviously, it is what it is with what he did, but whether he's guilty or not, I'd like to see him, regardless of that situation. Love to see when talented players play, and then bump up the Browns, man. Love to see the Browns go for it. Swift or Mixon, I like. It's so tough. I'm gonna go with Mixon as the safer play, Swift as the upside. And me, I can't stand safe plays. I love upside, so I would probably go with Swift, but I definitely see Mixon repeating. Let it. I just see it. I just see it. I just see it. So, yeah, I just how do you not like Swift, man? How do you not like Swift? So, um, Potter, here's your invite. Invites are out there. If you guys want to invite to the mock draft, hop on in. I haven't started it yet. Follow us on YouTube and Twitch. I posted the. You want me to pick 8? Got you. I'm in pick 8. It's good. Oops. Hang on now. No. Oh man. Just, oh my gosh. Lost my draft. I think it was this one. Hopefully. My bad. I hope it is. Hang on. Copied. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm in pick 8. 8's toughest position. Got it. Okay, I got you. I'm in pick 8. I'll show you what I would do. So again, follow my YouTube, follow my Twitch. I have you're the number one Travis. Okay, good looking, man. Again, follow my YouTube, follow my Twitch on Fantasy Gods. I posted the link to the draft. Anybody that wants to get in, I'll probably start the draft in about 2 minutes. I am actually. My son is watching Moana, man. So hope you enjoy the soundtrack. So yeah, I'm pick 8. I will be here to draft pick 8 and kind of go over my strategy at each pick and let you guys know. I'll probably start the draft in about 3 minutes. So anybody that wants to get in, Let's go. Get in there, baby. Get in there. So Strictly's in. Love it. And Mr. Potter is in there. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's a win movie. Absolutely. I can really watch it all the time, man. It's really good. Um, yeah, I mean, The Rock did good. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Mock drafting from the 8 spot. All right. So mock drafting from the 8 spot. I'm going to go ahead and start the draft at this point. Sorry for those that want to get in, but I got to get moving. Got to get pushing. All right. So we're starting the draft. Hope you guys are ready. Good luck and take care. So this is a 12-team PPR Superflex League. I'm in the 8th spot. You got a couple guys that are drafting today. In my league right now, we got Strictly and we got Potter. We in this. Let's get it. Let's roll it. 2 minutes for each pick. I expect these picks to go by pretty quickly. And I'm going to tell you kind of my strategy at the 8th spot. So let's take a look and see what happens. Travis on the clock. And again, follow me on YouTube or Twitch. Follow my personal account on Twitter if you guys want to follow along on my screen and show you the draft itself. Let's go. Let's get it, man. So we're waiting at this point. So the best player available currently on the board per sleeper is going to be Najee Harris. So if I can get anybody above that, it's going to be gravy. So we'll see what happens with these bots and a couple of guys drafting. Strictly, don't time out, man. It's the first mock, All right. Cool. Taylor got the first pick. And so what do I think about Rashad Penny? So I like Penny in redraft formats. I think that you're getting him at a good ADP. You got Walker going a lot earlier than Penny, and Penny's still, stating that he is the starter with Coach Pete Carroll. So to me, I like Penny. I think that he's solid. If you get him, you got to get him as like an RB 4 or 5. Any higher than that, I don't like it. Mainly RB 5, because at the end of the day, running backs are tough to predict year to year. People use them all the time, and it is what it is. Okay, so if you guys are following along, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Eckler, Cook, Jefferson, McCaffrey, Cup, and then myself. So for me, it's between about 3 guys. I do think Najee Harris has the opportunity to be a top 5 running back. And he's not going to get a lot of catches like he did last year, but the volume's still going to be there. And he looks really good in training camp, even though he added weight, still looks like the explosive guy that he is. And so for me, I just think that he's going to get all the carries. I'm going to go with Najee Harris here at the 8th spot. So just kind of lock in that RB1. Give me that RB1, and we'll go from there. So the next picks: Mixon, Chase, Diggs, Swift, Adams, Hill, Kelsey, Andrews. All right, so it's back to me. And then I look at this lineup. You got Nick Chubb, Alvin Kamara. Okay, you got Watson, potential suspension. Alvin Kamara with 6 games possibly. So I'm only really looking at running backs at this point. Want to lock in one, and I'm going to go with Saquon Barkley here. So Najee Harris and Saquon Barkley, you have 2 locked and loaded workhorse running backs that are going to have all the touches in the world that they can handle. Both were phenomenal talents out of college, and so for me, I like just locking in those 2 running backs early on, especially in this draft. So yeah, cool. So strictly, we got Taylor and Lamb, Potter, Jefferson, and Jones. And so far, so good. Solid. Where's the average pick for C-Mac? The average pick for C-Mac, to me, I think is around pick 3. 2 or 3 is usually the range. So, but if you're not afraid, of injuries, if you strongly think that C-Mac will stay healthy for the entire season, then I don't mind him being taken early on. I could think that pick 5 would be like his floor. All right, so we're looking at the next pick here. To me, so I look at receivers and I look at the running backs. I don't really see anybody that I really like. You know, I'm gonna go with T. Higgins here. I think locking in a top tier receiver, at least one, will help me out long term. So that's where I'm going with it. All right, and I also love the fact that receivers did not fall over here. And I absolutely love Deontay Johnson. I think Deontay, even though I have two Steelers, which is maybe a concern, but in PPR I don't really care. Deontay's more of a slot guy. Harris, whatever. So for me, love Deontay here. Gonna lock in two really good receivers. And Terry McLaurin got paid, but I just think Deontay's just that better receiver than Terry. I think Terry's very good, but like Deontay, I think he got a better quarterback situation. So really like Deontay Johnson. So right now, Najee Harris, Barkley, Higgins, and Deontay. Yeah. So with Potter's on the clock, he has Jefferson and Allen. Higgins and Deontay. Obviously, he's got a little bit better, but I think that I'm right there. Thoughts on Michael Pittman? I love Michael Pittman this year. Love him. I actually like him better than Terry McLaurin. Like him better than DK Metcalf. Like him better than DJ Moore or even Jalen Waddle. I love Michael Pittman this year, and I think if he is your wide receiver 2, you're solid. If he's your wide receiver 3, I think you probably win in the championship. Great pick for Michael Pittman if he's being drafted in the 4th round. And just on cue, Potter go ahead and takes Michael Pittman as his wide receiver 3. So great pickup there for Potter. Love that pick in 4.8. So back to Strictly Sports. We got Travis taking the double dip on the Ravens, Dobbins and Lamar Jackson. So Dobbins, has theoretical upside. To me, if he's healthy and if he keeps his explosion, obviously over the injuries, he has the potential to be a top 5 running back for sure, in my opinion. But he carries a lot of risk. So to me, having a Saquon over a Dobbins as my RB2, I still enjoy that. All right. So Potter went Elijah Mitchell, and then now it's over to me. So looking at the running backs, receivers, and then you got your quarterback right now. I like to lock in a quarterback again. It's super flex. So to me, I don't see really any receivers that I think all these guys are kind of mid tier receivers, and I can kind of maybe possibly get one on the back end. I'm gonna go with Joe Burrow to lock in that stack with T Higgins. Really believe that again, super flex. So you kind of want to get at least one guy and then look at all the receivers that just went. So Jerry Jeudy, Marquise Brown. So again, all mid-tier receivers at this point, which is totally fine. So, all right. So now that I'm looking at what's available at this point, to me, I'd love to get Miles Sanders here. Getting him as your RB3. Again, the Eagles have improved. They added AJ Brown. That should theoretically open up things for Miles Sanders. And again, he's still shown that he's been solid when given the opportunity. And again, he's just kind of that. He's right there, but again, you need a guy with theoretical upside as your running back 3. So I'm going to take Miles Sanders there. And just kind of make sure that I get my running backs going because, again, it's always hard when you don't have solid running backs. So that's kind of where I'm at with that one. Miles Sanders, really like Miles Sanders. All right, and thoughts on Michael Thomas. So he's still injured, man. It's tough. I'd like to see him get some more updates on where his health is. I'm fading, Michael Thomas. I'm gonna fade even DeAndre Hopkins, I'm probably fading him at where he's being drafted, just because I need guys in that early of a round. If I can get like Michael Thomas in like the late seventh, early eighth, I'd be okay with that. But where he's going, and again, Michael Thomas around 6.7. Um, even the DeAndre Hopkins is probably going to go relatively soon, and he just did. So 7.7. I just don't see it. I don't see it, man. I just don't see the value in those picks. So, all right. So I'm looking at another pick here, Joe Burrow. I love Russell Wilson. Lock in that second quarterback, and again, theoretical upside with all the weapons that he has. I'm going Russ as my QB2. I'm locked and loaded there. Don't have any stress at this point with my QBs. And again, in Superflex, you need solid QBs to win leagues. All right. So now I'm going to go down here. I'm looking at some receivers here. I love Gabriel Davis. I think in the eighth round is a really good pick. So Gabriel Davis is my guy as my wide receiver 3. Um, I think that's appropriate value, wide receiver 3 with theoretical upside for at least wide receiver 2. All right. I hope I'm helping out with pick 8. I hope I make pick 8 proud. Thoughts on Michael Thomas? I'm sorry, I already got that. Probably wouldn't draft any Texans players besides Cook. But who you're liking is Texas running back 1. I think to start, I think Marlon Mack is going to get get the totes on that. I can see Damian Pierce getting worked in because they drafted for him, but I'm not really feeling Damian Pierce. I mean, a lot of people like him. I don't personally. I just don't think that he's that good. And to me, we'll see what happens with Damian Pierce, but I'm probably just fading it. Keep it real. I'm probably just not drafting him. All right. So Travis, we got Lamar Jackson, Tom Brady, Rashad Bateman, Lockett, James Cook. Yep. Cool. So Kirk Cousins, yeah, that's a good solid pick for Potter there. Now it's back to me. Okay, cool. So let's see. Taking a look at the board. And I'm gonna go ahead and go. I need another receiver. Um, Again, theoretical upside. I like there's a couple of the receivers that are down a ways, so I'm just gonna go with Claypool here. I think as a wide receiver 4 on my team, big, strong, explosive. Uh, I think he plays a little bit better uh, with Mitch Trubisky than he did Ben, because I thought Ben was just dust. All right. What's your top 5 tight end rankings? Me personally, I like Kelsey. Big fan of Pitts. I got Andrews, Waddle, and then Kittle is probably my top 5 personally. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and make these picks. I'm going to go ahead Kadarius Toney. I think Kadarius is someone that going to be very explosive, and they're going to be throwing. Yeah, Kyle Pitts does get a TD in the U.S. for sure. For sure, he does. He's a beast. He's a beast. All right. So we are waiting. We're waiting. At this point, we're waiting. So yeah, we gotta speed things up, Travis. Man, we gotta get it going. Let's go. I want to draft pretty quickly at this point. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Bam, 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 bam. Man, think long, pick wrong, baby. Come on, man. There we go. Marquez Valdez Scantling. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm looking at would like to get another running back, so I'm going to go ahead and reach on Rashad White. Just really love his game. Love him as a prospect. I think he's very good. very, very good player. All right, back to me. Let's see if there's anything that is relevant at this point. I like DJ Chark. We'll get Chark as another receiver. Again, like I said earlier, Goff, I really like DJ Chark. Yeah. Cool. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put my team on auto pick because I get my shit going. Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah. Cool. All right. So it should be on auto pick at this point. So anyway, I'll let these guys finish up. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, man. We'll be back later tonight, me and Justin. So I'm out. Peace. Should still be on auto pick. Oh yeah. All right, guys. I'm out.